All right. Got the bass going, baby. Cool. So I'm going to get started, and y'all can follow along. So I got a lot of cool different samples sent to me this week. So thank you all for what you gave me. That first one you heard is the beatbox, and this is my cousin Isaiah. So he gave me kind of this basic little beatbox thing that I've then taken and manipulated a little bit. Just show you a little bit of that. Maybe I'll put myself up here so you guys can see a little bit more of that screen. Yeah, so I basically ran it through a compressor and this distortion box and then a few other things. If I group all those together and turn it off, you hear what he gave me from the iPhone. Sounds like that. So I added a few different things to kind of make it fit more like that. So yeah, I also got my good friend Lily, and she was playing on something, and so I grabbed it from her. I think she's 3 years old, maybe. This is her quacking. Quack, quack. I love that. So cool. So, yeah, so that was sent to me by Carrie, and she just recorded Lily doing a little quacking. I like that. I also got something from my guitar student, Oliver, who is 6 years old, and he played me a little something on I guess it was a broken guitar. There was only 2 strings on it, and he was just going to town, so it sounds like this. Yeah, buddy. Add a little EQ to that. Get a little warble on that. Okay, let's add that into Lily's noises. Here we go. We'll bring in the beatbox. Get quacking. Cool. So that's like the kind of the starting up. The little quacking is cool. I just love it. But what I did here is I basically told Ableton. I want to make sure you guys can see this. So here's the audio, and I told Ableton to pan it to the left and right as it's playing. Right, left, right, left. And then at that last little quack, quack, I told Ableton to basically send a bunch of it to a delay that I have on it. And that delay is connected to feedback, so it essentially just pulls up the feedback, which makes it just kind of like come back on itself. I guess you guys can't really see that. Sorry about that. It just kind of feeds back on itself and makes it like just do that little thing. So it's pretty great. Oliver. Beatbox. Yeah. Add a little drums onto that. Cool. So, kind of getting a little basics of the beat here. I received something from my buddy David Urbanati, and he just sent me this little kind of sample, I guess. I'll play it so you can hear it.
Wanna move forward, but you're going nowhere. You wanna move away, but you stay right there.
Yeah, dude. Cool. So I guess he just sent that to me. I affected that a little bit, but let me just make sure. Yeah, I put a little bit of effect on that, and put some cassette on it. As you may be able to see here, my fave, sketch cassette, and then a little bit of chorus. So without it, it sounds kind of like this.
Wanna move forward, but you're going nowhere. You wanna move away, but you stay right there.
Okay, but then with the chorus, it sounds such like that. Hello.
Move forward, but you're going nowhere. You wanna move away, but you stay right there.
Cool. And then also my buddy Almex sent me. David was in Florida, and Almex is in Boston, so he sent me this little number.
Summer starved away. I'm summer starved.
So I slowed down that audio a little bit.
Summer starved away. I'm summer
So
starved.
if I unwarp it, you'll hear what he originally sounded like. Let's see here, baby.
Summer starved away. I'm summer starved away, away.
So I dug that. So I just kind of warped it within Ableton to make what I thought would work with the beat. So here, let's try to hear them all together here. Add in the beatbox. Yeah, little drums here. Okay, cool. And then what I did also to add a little bit of flair to it is I grouped both David, you, and Almex in one. Sorry if I'm butchering your name, bro. Not my intention. What I'm doing is basically running this auto filter, so you hear it like, I'll mute it or I'll solo it and show you what it sounds like.
Summer starved, but you're going nowhere.
I'm summer starved.
But you stay right there.
Summer starved away. I'm summer starved.
Cool. So basically what I'm setting it up is that this, I'm telling Ableton to slowly and surely bring up and down this filter. And what it's doing is killing all of the high pass. It's a low pass filter, high pass filter. So it's taking away all the high frequencies, your standard DJ technique to bring life and vibrancy in the mix. So, yeah, so I'm kind of just having that in the background here.
I'm summer starved.
But you stay right there.
Okay, so we'll bring in a little bit of that beat. Yeah. Beatboxing, baby, let's hear it go. Let's get our quack on. Alright, jump on the roads here. All right, cool. I basically only know one chord progression, and I play it all the time for everything. So, I think it's the E flat Mixolydian, which my piano teacher told me I didn't even know. Cool. So I'm gonna set this up a little bit and get this going. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Cool. So maybe I'll add some piano to that. It's a little too wonky, Rev. Bring that down a bit, buddy. It's getting too excited with the. This is a cool plugin. It's called the J37, and it basically emulates the tape machine that is used in Abbey Road Studio. So then you can change around like how much the tape speed. So sometimes it can get a little too much. In our case here, so. But it's cool to push this thing because then it gets the saturation. So let me bring their vocals in a little bit more. Yeah, baby. Smooth. That's cool. Alright, I'm going to record that little piano lick there. And we'll go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Yeah, baby, don't let me go. Cool. Let's see how that sounds with it. I'll pan it a little bit to the left. So a lot of times I'll like to, this is a total hot mess because there's drums and there's all sorts of things going on and nothing's really in order. But the Rhodes, I'll move that over here so I can be kind of more in the synthy kind of, key world, let's say. So these are two. So I'll pan the piano to the left and then the Rhodes to the right. I'll group those. Call it keys, baby. Let's get a little quack'n. Cool, and then I'll bring in the bass. Man, that drum machine just brings the vibe. I also have this little thing here. I'm getting a little distracted, but this thing, I'll solo it and play it for you. So that was sent in by Mild Wild, which I love that name. Cool artist. Check him out. So I'm going to try to lay down a bass track to this, baby. That's cool. How I'm doing the bass, I'm just messing it up with this thing called the Devil Lock, and it lives up to its name. It is fuzzy. So I love this thing. Sound Toys, you guys are amazing. Cool. So if I was actually doing it right, then I would just kind of set it all up to set it up like a song, basically, and then record it in. So then I could just mess with it and make it into an actual track, you know, for someone to sing over. Cool. So let's hear what that bass sounds like. Right here. So yeah, I kind of messed it up. So then I'm going to start it right here. Yeah, I also have the micro shift on it. I'll let you hear what that sounds like because that makes a big difference here. I'll solo it. It kind of gives like a little stereo spread to the bass. Traditionally, bass would be just straight up the middle. You wouldn't be messing around with no panning or anything. But you know, there's no real rules. I mean, all the rules have basically been broken for years, but it's all about the ear and what sounds good to you. But given that bass little spread, I think just makes it sit pretty. Cool. So let's get the synth in here. It's a little too, I don't know, video gamey, but I guess people dig video games. I'm not really a gamer necessarily, but let's see how it goes. Cool. I'll do one more thing here, and then I'll wrap her up. Thank you guys for hanging. This is fun. I hope you're digging it. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm going to set up an arpeggiator, and that should, and technically, I'm going to move it right onto that synth track that I got going on here, and then try to put it in time, baby. I'm using the Ableton Wavetable synth. If you are interested in learning Ableton, you can get it for 90 days free. Just download it and start to learn it. And hit me up. I'll do a lesson for you. First lesson for free, half hour. I do online Skype lessons for production and stuff like that. So if you're interested in it, there's a lot going on here, but it can be learned pretty quickly. And when you do that, the possibilities of creativity are just insane. So it's a really great tool to build your sound. Cool, I'll record that, baby. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you have any questions, hit me up. Summer Starved on all platforms. And yeah, let's make some music. This is it's too much fun not to share it. You know what I mean? So much love, y'all.